Hey guys, it's Jet, and I'm finally back with another video. In the last two videos, you've seen me tame a horse, trek up a mountain, and haphazardly fight mobs in the pursuit of iron armor. But today, I think it's time to get serious, and I plan to finally build my Hobbit hole starter base, and I plan to take you along the ride. But first, I think we need to move all of our stuff up the hill where I actually want to build. Okay, so I finally moved everything up the hill and set up right here. I have all of my things and I moved them all the way from right down the river. You can see it right down there. I didn't bring Mr. Horsey, he's still in his pen, but once, we get more established and I build a place for him, I will bring him up. The only reason I didn't is because, I don't have a use for him right now and I really didn't feel like riding him up the hill, but we'll find him a place for sure. I also brought the crops up and made a crop farm here and some sugar cane over here. I also made an infinite water source so we can just start to get our crops built up while we build. Up here is where I'm gonna build the Hobbit hole. It has a nice flat canvas with a very pretty view of the mountain and the sunrise, and then over here is also the sunset. I'm really excited, but I need to flatten this area out first before we are able to build. So let me get started on that and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm finally done flattening this area and I think it will make a great canvas. Now that I am dreadfully low on wood though, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go across the mountain or the hill over on the other side and going to like cut down some trees and collect some wood just so we can build up our supply before I start building. I just don't want to run out while I am building. I know I probably will, but let me like go do that really quickly and I'll be right back. So I just came back and this is my haul. I also collected some cherry logs and saplings just because I think I'm going to want to incorporate some cherry wood into my build. I do think though I want to harvest some crops and maybe start a cow farm just so we can build up our leather supply while I'm building, and also it would be nice to have some extra food. I do need to go over there and flatten the area and maybe make a little pen, and then I could probably start or go look on the search for some cows in the valley or across the cherry forest to see if I can find any. All right, so I just flattened this area near the crops so I can build a pen for the cows. I don't want anything big or fancy, just something we could use in the meantime. So I'm gonna place a couple of these here, just something really small and not really in the way. I just need something for the meantime, and then maybe in a later video we can build a big barn to store all of the animals. This should probably be a good enough size. I need to put a gate, and yeah, that's perfect. So now we can go look for some cows and bring them back. Okay, so I actually need to find some cows. I'm up on the top of the hill over here with, ooh, a goat. Let's go see. I'm gonna have to come get him later. But anyway, I'm on top of the hill where the cherry grove is, and I'm just kind of trying to see if I can find any cows, but I'm not really. Ooh, bunnies. I'm like seeing every animal but a bunny right now. I mean, but a cow right now. But I'm sure we'll find one eventually. But yeah, I'm still not really seeing any cows. Maybe there'll be something or some cows over here. I don't see any down there. Oh, there's like a little ravine right here. That's kind of... Oh, zombie. Let's not go down there right now. Cows, cows, cows. Oh, good. He's like burning. Yeah, we do not need that right now. Oh, a village. Okay, maybe let's go down there and look, and then we can see if we find any cows. All right, so here is the village. Let me walk over there and we can see what we find. Let's see. Like, this is the first house. Oh, a blacksmith. Oh, sometimes they have like some really cool things in here. Let's see what he's got. Oh my god, a diamond? That's literally our first diamond. What the hell? I was not expecting that. And some iron and a saddle. That's pretty awesome. I like always forget that blacksmiths are goated, but that's pretty freaking sick. I'm like amazed. But oh, let's get this hay too, because we are desperately out of food. And then we will go see if that other house over there has anything. Is there a chest in here? Nope. All right. Okay, so I checked the rest of the houses and there wasn't anything too interesting. So let's go back to our search for some cows. Maybe there'll be... Oh my god. Perfect. There's one. Oh, and there's another one. Wow, that was way faster than I thought it was going to be. Perfect. But it looks like there's a flower forest over there too. We'll have to remember that so we can come back and collect all the flowers we don't have. But yeah, let's try... Oop, I'm so sorry, sheep. Let's try to bring these cows home. Hopefully they'll follow me the... Oh, hello. Hopefully they'll follow me the whole way. The sheep might be an issue, but let's see. Are they Oh, yeah. See, I think I didn't want to kill these sheep, but they might have to go. Yeah. I think these sheep have to go. Sorry, sheep. Is that enough? Let's see. Are they... Oh, okay. Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to... Oh, there's another. Okay. I think maybe... No. Alright. I'm... Alright. Come on now. I'm gonna have to kill all of you. I'm sorry. Oop. 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 Alright. I'm sorry, sheep. Let's go, cows. Let's go back to your new home. Okay guys, now that we have all of our materials collected up and we've started a cow farm and our crops are growing, I'm gonna go ahead and start building the exterior of our little hobbit hole, and we'll see where it goes. Okay guys, so this is what I have so far for the outside. I'm liking it, but there's some couple things that I want to add or change. I definitely don't want to leave this as dirt. I want it to be colored. I'm not sure what color I want to use yet. Maybe I can use some of the pink wood, or I could take some of the flowers and do like yellow or blue or red, but I haven't decided yet. I'm going to make a big window here, so I need to get some glass, and same for over here. I do feel like the design is cool, but this side is a little bit heavy. I wanted to go for an asymmetrical look, but I think there's a lot going on this side, and this is a little bit too small in comparison. So I might add a chimney up here. So there's something sticking out a little bit on the side, but I gotta test it out and see. I also think I might build a staircase going up, but I don't know where it's gonna lead to yet. It might curve around and go up here or on top of the house. Haven't really decided. I also need to make a pathway, which I need to mark out as well, but I thought I would check in just to, tell you guys what I've been thinking as I'm building and whatnot, and where I see this going. I did plan this out in my creative world beforehand, so I do have an idea of what I want to build, but as I'm going, there are some things I'm noticing that I think I want to change. But in the meantime, I think I'm gonna want to decorate this with some moss and some mossy cobble, at least along the outside. And I don't know yet if I'm going to do a wood path or a mossy path. So it would be really, really nice if I could find a lush cave. Now, we haven't done too much exploring. Besides going over the mountain and finding that village, and then behind this mountain where Spawn is in the other village. So it might be a little hard to find a lush cave, especially because I think we're in an area where there's dripstone. Yes, we're in an area where there's dripstone and probably deep dark in some of these mountains. So I think I'm going to go on a little expedition after I feed the cows and replant my crops, and we'll go see if we can go down to the river right here and see if we can find a lush cave. Alright guys, so I'm all packed up, ready to go. I made myself a chest boat in case we find anything worth keeping and our inventory gets full. But yeah, I also packed myself some necessities. I brought my bed, of course my shield, and a couple things of iron, copper, food, of course, all of the essentials. I like to also have a stack of building blocks and whatnot on me just in case. But we've already kind of went that way because we know there's a village. I think what I want to do is go this way because we haven't really gone this way yet, and it seems like there's more plains this way. So yeah, let's just go this way and see what happens. Okay, so we haven't gotten very far before dark. What I'm looking for is an azalea tree. I don't see any over here, but I do like that this is a spruce forest because I can collect some of the cobblestone for now if we don't get lucky and find a lush cave. But I'm going to sleep, and then I will, in the morning, collect a bunch of this cobblestone. So it is morning now, and I'm going to go around and try to get at least 2 stacks of this cobblestone while I also look for an azalea tree. And hopefully, if we find one, we can dig down and get some moss and a bunch of the other things like azalea tree, bushes, maybe even a sport blossom. Okay, so I climbed up this mountain to see if I could get a better view, and I am not seeing any azalea trees yet. I know that sometimes they spawn in warmer biomes, so I might not be in the best biome for this, but I'm going to keep looking and collecting my cobblestone. Ooh, wait. it looks like there's a village over there. Well, I'm gonna collect a little bit more cobblestone and then maybe see if I can go to that village and see what they have. Hi, guy. What's up? Alright, let's see what you guys have in here. Ooh, a stone cutter. Definitely gonna try and take that. Cute. Okay, let's see what else. Ooh, chest. Okay, potatoes, spruce. Oh, and one iron ingot. That could be useful. I'm not gonna take the rest though. What else do you guys have? Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Oh, this guy has 2 doors. Okay. Oh, I wish I had some bones. There's some cute doggies here. Nothing in there. Ooh, a blast furnace. I am definitely taking that. And, ooh, an iron helmet. For sure gonna take that. And a chest plate. Wow. That's definitely gonna be, that's definitely gonna be useful. I might take these iron stands too. Or armor stands, I mean. Yeah, wow. I've never seen a little blacksmith area spawn like this. I kind of like that. That's really cool. I think I looted all of the houses though. I don't think there's anything else. The bell is underneath the house. That is kind of interesting. So yeah, I think that was a pretty good haul. I liked that I got some iron armor and 2 armor stands. Still no azalea tree though. I think there is one right there in the distance. Actually, do you see that green right there? I'm not 100% sure though. Is that the mountain that I trekked down from? I'm like so disoriented, but we'll have to see. I think it might be. Yeah, this is definitely the way I came because I remember seeing that bamboo. But if that's an azalea tree up there, that would be so lucky. A village and I found the azalea tree so fast. Who knows? We'll have to go up there and see because it kind of looked like it could have been mossy cobble too. But I'm not 100% sure. Yes, I wasn't making it up, guys. Look, there's an azalea tree right here. And there's that village that I was at. Oh my god, this is so awesome. Okay, I am going to dig down and see how far we get until we hit a lush cave. Oh, I'm so excited. It's not that far from base. First, I think I might build a chest to put all this stuff in because I have absolutely no room. So let me do that and then dig down and I'll let you guys know when I find the cave. Okay guys, I think I finally dug into this cave. Wow. It took me forever to dig down, but oh my god, isn't this so pretty? Okay, let's see. I'm gonna try and dig a little staircase down. I'm gonna make a staircase down, and I'm gonna use cobble just so I can easily see it. And I will let me put my shield on because I do not want to get shot or killed down here. So let me put a little torch so I can see that this is the way up. And wow, oh my god, it looks like it's really big. That's awesome. So let me place some torches and light this area up and then we can see better what there is to offer. Okay, so I think I've lit this little cave up for the most part, except for going that way. I might add a couple more torches, but I'm not going to do too much exploring because I just want to get a couple of things I need to build, and then maybe in another episode we can come back and explore this cave because I bet there are a lot of other beautiful things going that way. But I already see a lot of iron and some coal and obviously a lot of moss and azalea trees and spore blossoms. So I'm going to go ahead and try to collect some of this stuff up and I will I'll let you guys know once my inventory is full. Okay, so this is my haul from the cave as of now. Let me actually put some of these in here just to free up my inventory. I'll keep those, throw those away. I got a couple iron. I'm gonna leave some of the veins of coal here so I can come back and get it. But yeah, this is really awesome. I'm gonna have to come back to this cave and explore it more thoroughly once we have a better setup at home. But I'm gonna go ahead and head back up and try to bring all this stuff home so that we can finish building our base. So guys, I finally found my way back to base. I'm the worst at navigating for sure. And I took a totally different way than I went to find that cave. But look at what we've got so far. It looks so good. I definitely agree with my earlier comment that I need some type of chimney right here and maybe a staircase. So I am gonna go maybe feed these cows and get started again on making the exterior of our base. Okay guys, so I finally finished my starter vase. It is looking so good and I really want to show you the interior. So, I've added some details around. There's this giant hallway that will lead you to all the different areas of the base. I have a storage room over here. And I've added all of these leaves and a spore blossom to get the particle effects. And it is so pretty. Now I don't have like anvils or a blacksmith table or anything like that yet, but as we play we will add those things in. I left some item frames around too so we can add some things that we find if we want to. But I'm really loving this storage room, and if you go right over here, I have a furnace area that like lines up with the chimney outside, and it has a very similar roof design, and I'm just really obsessed with it. And then the very last room of the house is you walk in and there's the giant window. I put our very first diamond that we found earlier at the village up here. I made an armor stand with the 2 pieces of armor we also found in another village, and I plan to, add another set of armor on here and complete this one as we go. And then as you walk over here, I have my bed with a really pretty cherry tree roof and all the leaves falling down. And I also built some shelves, which I don't have anything really on them yet because I haven't collected anything, but we will fill those up as we go. But yeah, this is my starter base. There are a couple walkways right here that I plan to add things to once we play some more and we need like an enchanting room and whatnot. There's also, I think, a cave underneath me because I constantly am hearing zombie sounds, so we'll have to kind of deal with that in another video. But otherwise, I'm really, really loving the base. I really love the outside as I really love the outside as well with my forests and pathway. And also my big custom tree. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. If you liked this video, feel free to like and subscribe, and always feel free to leave me a comment. I deeply appreciate it. Thank you guys so, so much. Have a nice day. Bye.